Hey there, cats and kitties. I am the Blues Man, Johnny Blues, and is this the downfall of YouTube? I don't know, but there are some crazy FUBAR things happening right now. I saw a couple of videos from a couple of my anime reviewer contemporaries bringing awareness to myself as well as others about a big-time popular anime reviewer who I don't actually follow, Chibi Reviews, apparently, who is having a whole host of FUBAR, copyright strike drama affecting his channel out of nowhere. And one reason this raises my own concerns is because the majority of the videos I make are along the same lines. Apparently he just has thumbnails and it's just him talking to a camera, as an extension of talking to his viewers, and that's basically what I do. So the thing is, this also coincides, apparently it's not just this Chibi guy. I follow the nostalgia critic Doug Walker, and he has put up a video in the last day or two to similar effect, only for him and his channels, this is going on 3 weeks, where his channel has come under copyright strikes and a lot of the same sort of dialing back on what they could do, customization that they could do on their channels from 15-minute, videos under 15 minutes. They can no longer go over 15 minutes, can't use custom thumbnails, all the same kinds of things that the Chibi guy is being affected with. Well, they're getting that too, and for somebody as big as Nostalgia Critic, that character that Doug Walker portrays in videos, for him to come on and be like, what the hell, what is going on, it's quite troubling. It's quite disturbing, and should be disturbing to anyone and everyone who makes videos right now, as of current. Now, while Chibi's basically talking about his own channel and his own fears and concerns along those lines, and people talking about the fact that this is happening to him, trying to raise awareness and trying to get something done in the form and function of countermanding these procedures, trying to bring awareness to YouTube and Google, whoever is supposed to be monitoring these things. Doug Walker's video actually lists other channels, a few other channels that have already, this has come to light that this is affecting. So it's not singular to just Chibi, it's actually a lot of people. And it can be anyone, basically, as Doug Walker put forth in his video. It can be me, it can be you, it can be anyone on YouTube. Apparently there's some level of abuse of the system going on, and it can really affect anyone, and it's just very disturbing. It's very frightening along those lines. People have, gone to bed, woken up the next day, and their channel is gone without any word as to what is happening. Now, one thing I will note is in seemingly both situations, Chibi and Doug Walker was talking about Studio Ghibli, putting a claim on one of his videos. I forget what it was for, but obviously one of their properties. And in the case of Chibi, it was TBS or something like that. Another Japanese, broadcasting station or channel or conglomerate or whatever. I don't know if this is strictly talking about Japanese properties, anime, that kind of thing, wherein, either they see the thumbnail and it's just boom, make a claim, or in the case of Doug Walker's video, I'm sure he probably had some kind of footage, or at least, freeze frames, screen caps, something along those lines. And it's baffling to me, as somebody who just comes on and sits in front of my camera and talks to you guys as if we're just sitting in the same room having a conversation, no footage other than the thumbnail and such like that, for the most part of what I do on my channel. And yet you have people doing live reactions where they show the entirety of an anime episode or a movie or a film, footage, spoilers, without spoilers, whatever, and such like that. Now, this is also something that, I forget how long ago, another channel, which was one that was highly inspirational into getting me around to making videos, Geekvolution, if memory serves, actually went through a situation like this where they had, strikes and were dealing with strikes and possibly going to be losing their channel. And I think that all worked itself out after some time, but it's just like WTH and WTF is going on. I don't know. It's incredibly disconcerting to be seeing bigger, more phenomenal, more popular gangbusters channels and personalities being so affected and thinking in terms of we, the little people, like this could affect anybody, literally anybody, from false flags to misdirected or automated copyright strikes and things of that sort. And there is no warning, apparently. It's just coming out of nowhere. It's like there's a bug in the system, or maybe it's been hacked. I don't know what the hell is going on. But it's one of those things where if I or anyone, any one of my contemporaries, any more popular channels than I or my contemporaries, if any of us disappear, it's most likely going to be without any rhyme or reason. It's going to be a product of whatever FUBAR WTF-ery is going on along these lines. And I just want to bring awareness to the fact, calling attention not only to Chibi, but I really, in that some of my contemporaries are just, they're only aware of him. It's not just him. Right now, it is affecting more channels than just him, and the same sort of dangers, the possible loss of his channel, the restrictions that he is facing. It's affecting more than just him right now. And I hope that, I doubt he'd ever see this video, but I hope he understands that he's not alone. I mean, I may not be a follower of his, but as somebody who does exactly what he does, hell yeah, I'm irate at the idea of his channel being so affected. I'm irate at the idea of Doug Walker's channels being so affected, and I'm highly disconcerted by the idea that if these bigger, more popular YouTubers can be so affected and get no answers with no rhyme or reason behind it, it could happen to any of us. In the blink of an eye, any of us could be gone tomorrow. And I can only hope that it would be temporary. I can only hope that if you happen to be a follower of mine, if you like what I do, you either are familiar with my secondary channel or my comment channel, sXeblues being my main, Johnny sXeblues being my secondary, and Johnny Blues TV being my comment channel where I respond to people and reply to people and such, as well as that you follow me on Facebook so that if this ever were to happen to me, I could let you know. You'd know I'm still out there, and whatever comeback plan I might have put into action, God forbid that ever happens. I don't know. And I know that, people like Walker, people like Chibi have such strong followings, have such strong fan bases that they will go to the ends of the earth to find them again. I don't know if that's necessarily the case for me. I know a few of you guys out there who have been just the best of friends and supporters would definitely come looking, but it's one of those things, like I say, especially if you're a video maker, especially if you use content in your videos, and apparently, even if you don't, it's like YouTube reviewer hunting season right now, and without rhyme or reason, anyone can be subject to the potential downfall of YouTube. And so yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, that I feel for Chibi, I feel for Walker, I feel for anyone being so affected, and I'm really just utmost concerned for all of us who are trying to make this a community and who are trying to just put our thoughts out there and have a conversation and have interaction and all that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Hopefully it will not be the downfall of YouTube, but you never know. And so yeah, I can only hope this video finds you well and in better times for anyone being so affected, that it clears up as soon as humanly possible. Just my best to all. Peace.